Well, hello everyone, welcome to this ship showcase. Today I would like to show you one of my biggest ships I've built. Yeah, this is supposed to be kind of a heavy battleship, a fleet that is supporting a fleet overall, or that has been supported by a fleet. And the main idea behind it is to do good against fighters, as well as to do good against, heavy small ships. It is of course a large ship killer. It has quite a few railguns up front. Yeah. But the main idea was to face fleets of smaller vessels, especially fighters or even large grid corvettes. Yeah, so accompanying this ship is a small fighter of mine. And yeah, I think the idea behind this fighter craft was to somewhat look like the fighters from Avatar, but more streamlined and dangerous. Yeah, it has 3 autocannons as well as 2 missile launchers, as well as an autocannon turret on the bottom. Yeah, so that it looks somewhat like modern helicopter turrets down there, and I quite enjoy it. This ship is planetary capable, and it is also planetary to orbit flight capable. It has quite a lot of upwards acceleration and quite a lot of backwards acceleration. Front acceleration as braking thrust is not that good, but it is okay in the grand scheme of things. So as you can see, downward acceleration is quite good. Upwards acceleration is amazing. And sideward acceleration is fine, I guess. Forward is quite good. Backwards is okay, I guess, too. Gyro and steering is also quite good. 3 autocannon, as I already told, 2 missile launchers here on the side, as well as the turret on the bottom. So let's get to the main ship, the main deal, why you came and clicked on this video here. So this ship has quite a lot of weaponry. In the front here we have 6 railguns for a forwards facing barrage to cripple capital ships basically. Yeah. Then we have a lot of Gatling guns on the side here, as well as near the hangar, to fire off smaller fighters or even missiles. Then we have artillery turrets, as well as custom railgun turrets. And I made them railgun turrets because they excel at fighting smaller large grid ships like corvettes. Yeah, and that's what they're really good at. And those railgun turrets only have 2 railguns, but they work quite well. Then we have a few assault cannon turrets up here. Then a few more Gatling gun turrets, as well as an artillery turret and another custom railgun turret, which this time houses 4 railguns. And those are quite deadly. They will not fire all at the same time, but they will do a very big amount of damage to corvettes and smaller ships, because they shoot directly through them, and they will cause big amounts of damage, and they look cool while firing. In the back here, this is the reason why this ship is a capital ship killer, because it houses 4 custom missiles on each side of the ship, and those do quite a lot of damage, as well as they survive quite a lot of anti-missile defenses, because they're quite massive and have a big heavy armored tip. So then let us get on top of this ship. Here we have some more turrets, as well as a few oxygen farms for this ship's survivability, so that it can survive basically infinite amounts of time, even only on power. Yeah, then we have a few more railgun turrets, as well as a small secondary forward hangar for our exploration craft. And then in the front here we have a few mech plates for anchoring to a specifically made station, but I don't think I'll show, I'll publish that one. As well as our antenna in the front here, as well as some, design elements. So, if we go to the bottom of this ship, we find a few more railgun turrets, as well as assault cannon turrets, artillery turrets, as well as another custom big railgun turret, and our downwards thrust, which will enable this ship to come quite close to a planet. It is not atmospheric capable, it will not go down to the surface, but it will come close. yeah. So let us get inside. And to get inside, there are mainly two ways. One is this airlock here, or we could open the main hangar of this ship. So if we go inside, we see our main hangar here. It has a few more connectors than are actually used at the moment. And that is made for convenience for different ships that could dock there at the time. There's another of the fighters in here. And as you can see, those work quite well. So let's switch off our signals for a moment. Let's go to the back first. In the back we have our combat bridge as well as two refineries. Ooh. I lost my orientation there for a moment, as well as a few assemblers here. If we go further back, we come to the engineering section, and as you can see, it looks quite chaotic here. What you see here is basically the guts of the ship, and it's almost everything is spec'd out with ladders and reachable on foot if there should be for any reason no jetpack. Here we have access to the missiles from the inside, as well as access to large reactors, a lot of gyros or hydrogen tanks, as well as some engines from in the back. We can also go down here and see more cargo containers and more stuff here. This ship has quite a lot of unused space, which is sad, but yeah, couldn't be helped at this size. I will put the ship on the workshop so you can modify it for yourself, and yeah, maybe you will find better use of space, the space constraints of this ship here. So let's go to the front. If we go this way, here on the side we have our airlocks as well as our button to close and open the hangar, as well as some storage. If we go through the middle door, we have an airlock that'll lead us further inside the ship. Here we have a few cryo bays to log off, or for roleplay elements for cryo storage of personnel. If we go down here the steps, we have our lodge. We can eat here. We have a small kitchen as well as a bar, a few tables for community activities, as well as a couch because couches are quite nice. If we go down furthermore down, we have two more tables, as well as our main airlock for the crew quarters. The crew quarters have a kitchen inside for small snacks, as well as a bathroom for each side of the crew quarter. Bathroom and shower. Yeah, and if we go here, we have the beds. We have a couch here and then our bed here, and each bed is assigned a small cargo box, and I really like those standing up, acting somewhat as a shelf or something you can store your stuff in. Then we have our armories for suits, as well as another small bar for drinks, and our main med bay here for the crew. Yeah, the same goes for here. Basically, it's somewhat mirrored, especially except for the bar and other stuff. And we have the different kitchen here. Yeah, and so that's nearly all about the crew quarters. Let's go further up. And if we go up once more, you can see what I mean with wasted space. If we go up here, we have our small storage room and a few decorative small reactors, as well as our situation table where we could all sit around and view something on the dashboard. Then let's go here. Up here we have our viewport for inside the hangar, so we can see what is going on down there. Are there any people there that should not be there? So if we want to go further along, if we go down here this big hallway, we have a lot of lockers for stuff. So this is what I mean by wasted space. I did not know what to put here, so I put simply a large corridor of lockers. So let's go further on, and here we have a small secondary hangar. We open this by clicking this button, and now we can hop into our patrol craft. Let's switch it on and fly out. This craft does not have particularly good maneuverability. It has two autocannons, so it could technically defend itself a little bit, but it's quite slow. It's not too maneuverable. It's basically just a reconnaissance ship. You can fly somewhere, look what is going on there without needing to use the big ship. It has an hydrogen thruster at the back for fast to forward acceleration, which is quite convenient for at some point. Yeah, for bigger journeys, you can accelerate, then switch everything off, and use that ship to travel bigger distances. Yeah, let's go back inside. So if we go here, go that way, you can see we have our big gate, and here are our officers' quarters. If we go in here, we have our bed. We have a separate shower and toilet, as well as an armory here. And we basically have the same on this side. Yeah, that's basically the same. And if we go further down to this gate, we open it, we are in the main bridge. So now this is the main bridge. We have our display, our holographic tables on the walls up here, as well as our our main captain seat, as well as secondary seats. So if we go in here, we can see the acceleration of this ship is not too good. Yeah, it's a big ship, but especially up and down, sideways acceleration is not the best. Forwards acceleration is quite okay, and I would say maneuverability is quite good as well. Oh no, I think we just wrecked our fighter. Yeah. Look at that, it's dead. Yeah, so we have our main weapons, the railguns. Let's fire them once. And see, they work quite well, so they are gonna give quite a bit of damage to a big ship. So basically this is it. This is nearly everything about this ship, and yeah, let's give it another overview. In front, up in front here, I put the light cruiser ship. I also reviewed in an early video of mine, and this ship was built a bit more recently than the big one. And let us see what will happen should we take this ship and try to fight the big one, or the different way around. And let us first try out our missiles. So we come back to the big ship, go inside, and shouldn't we for any reason not have time to go to the main bridge, this is a small combat bridge. It has very little to offer, but it works quite well, and we can go there quite a bit faster as to the main bridge. So, but let's go to the main bridge for now, and let us put our target inside. So we have our light cruiser here. And the first thing I might try is, I will not try a railgun barrage first, but I'll try a few missiles at first. So if we look at the side, at doors here in the side, I will fire, and 4 missiles will come out of each side and immediately target lock. Sometimes they take a little bit more time, but let's see how the damage would look like. And as we can see, the damage is quite obvious. Let's fly there for a second. Oh, wrong key. And as you can see, quite a bit of the front is damaged. And the main, the best thing about those missiles is they can be fired at quite the range. So let's fire another barrage of them. And let's see them come out here. Now they're already target locked. And they're gonna make... Okay. Ouch. Look at that. That is, I would say, quite the amount of damage. So then let's get back to your ship and go into, let's say, yeah, turret range. Let's fly into turret range. For that, I like to go up a little bit so that all turrets from the light cruiser will target us at the same time, because that way we'll get a better information of how good it will work. So let us get closer. Oh, look at that. Oh, for some reason I cannot seem to... There seems to be awfully little return fire. I cannot tell why. And here you can see those custom railgun turrets. They just work like a charm. I really enjoy them. They're just amazing. And the sheer amount of firepower, the number of turrets simply being there and shooting will cause so much damage. And as you can see, there's another problem here. Oh, what was that? Interesting. And it's very difficult to fire our missiles while moving, so it's far easier to fire them when standing still like this. I fire a few more missiles here. Oh, where is the button? Here, let's fire another pair. Ouch, we got hit here by our own missiles. That was not too good. Let's look at our enemy. Yes, I really like that. So let's fire our main railgun battery and see what happens. Well, we couldn't really see that, but as you might imagine, the damage to this ship caused is extensive, and it's quite a good capital ship, I'd say. I mean, it's not a perfect ship, but it does quite well. As you can see, it just gets wrecked by the simple sheer amount of firepower this big ship has. And our big ship has taken some amount of damage. It has indeed. A few railguns are lost, and if we see up here, oh, this is where we rammed our own fighter, a small one, or small reconnaissance craft. We lost a few railguns here, and here in front we were hit by our own missiles. If you go in here, you can see there is quite a bit of lost space, but also the jump drives take a lot of space in this ship. So let's see what we did here. So let's take a look at the other ship we just damaged. Let's fly here. Oh. Let's go a bit further away, because I think we need to be out of range first. And as you might imagine, this ship is basically gone. Oh. No. Okay, as we can see here, basically it's gone. There's nothing left. Let's go in here. Yeah, the main reactor looks somewhat preserved, but yeah, basically the whole front is gone. There is nothing there that could really oppose anyone. Yeah, and that's how this ship of mine works against smaller or decent-sized capital ships. As well with its fighter complement, I think it is quite good, and I really like the design, especially the back engine assembly. I really like it. It looks quite well. The original idea was to build a small ship, but in the end I decided on yeah, doubling the engine assembly and build a gigantic ship out of it. And I really like it, and it's quite good. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'd like to see you next time, and bye.